so lightly that it would be caught in a breeze. She whispered words not meant to be heard. She started to shiver, though she didn't freeze. Try to let it go. Try to let it fall, to let it pass, to let it go. Try to let it go. Try to let it fall, to let it pass, to let it go. High above us in the clouds, soaring